alive. I'm alive. We'll see what happens. Some people knew I was here. I probably should like notify people just cause. Let's forward this. Says I'm live. What's going on here? What is going on here? Okay, so it says I'm live, but I cannot see myself on the screen. I shared, who is that? Is that Tim? No, Cindy. It's Cindy. I can't see myself on the screen. This is, okay, so I guess I'm going to do this without being able to see myself. Can you see me on the screen? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because my screen is blank. Maybe I switch the camera around. Okay, can you see me or can you see the ground? Okay, perfect. Then I will just carry on because my screen is completely blank. All I can see is like the number of people, like all the statistics in the chat, which might actually work out pretty well. Can use the reflection of my face to, yeah. All right, this is you. Who we got in here? It's really bright. It's hard to see here. We got Bradley, Cindy. Okay, Bradley and Cindy are here. It says there's 4 people in here. Check in, you losers. Don't be slackers. Don't be such big old slackers that your master is Slackertron. We're gonna do a little quick walk and talk. I gotta put my big glove on. My stick holding glove. Ugh. This is a great little glove. It's got like this slot for your finger, so you can like have finger use. I think I'm going to stay out of it, though. I don't really need it right now. All right. Am I still here? It says, it's so hard to tell. A message is held for review already? I mean, already? Slacking in Northern Illinois. We're going to show that. What's up, Shane? There we go. We're going to show that. I mean, it happens, right? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? I got to put this other glove on my non-streaming hand. I'll keep it in my pocket anyway, just like that. Guys, do me a favor, hit those thumbs up. It says there's 4 of you in here, but I know that if you hit that thumbs up button, that it will draw more people in. I also know it takes a little bit of time to kind of like get people in here. Oh, like, oh man, it's the middle of the day. It's like, oh my God, how many times is this guy going to go live today? As many as it takes. That's what I'm going to do. So, it looks like, I don't know if I want to jump into it too early, but I've got to be talking about something, right? So it looks like the Senate test vote failed. Am I holding this? I just can't tell. And unless they pull a rabbit out of the hat, in the next 36 hours, we're looking at a government shutdown. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But it's all, like I was talking this morning, it's all kabuki theater. So who we got here? Sean. Okay, we got that. Guys, is the chat actually working? Do me a favor. If you could, this damn thing is so weird. Like it doesn't. Okay. Yes, it's working. Okay, so you're just not interacting then. Ha ha ha. Okay, anyway, so yeah, unless we get some kind of movement on it, we're going to go for a government shutdown. Who knows how long the left will try and hold a sausage for that. I wonder how many government workers are going to get screwed over on that one. I mean, at a certain point, if you think that they would get the message that doing this stuff to your employees is really, really bad for, for workplace safety. The HR is like in overdrive, 100% in overdrive. Who showed up here? What is that? What is that? No, it's just Bradley. Gotcha. Okay. And I just don't know. At a certain point, I mean, put a question like, what would you want? Like, I mean, what's just like an honest question that you could ask one of these senators? You know, and I hate to say it, but there's the, you know, they got the gang of 8 out there in the Senate, but there's been the gang of 5 that no one's talking about, that I hate to say need to be primaried. I don't know if Senate seats are coming up. I really haven't been paying attention to it. I think it's mostly the House. I think Senate seats come up, what is it, every 6 years, I think. But I think these people need to be primaried, because whenever there's any type of financial bill that comes to the Senate, they always vote it down. You know, you've got, and I hate to say it, that one of the patriots of the conservative movement, Mr. Rand Paul, and his father Ron, but anyway, Rand Paul voted against it. Voted down the test vote. He's a nay. He's not giving his support. And I honestly, anything money related, the guy's just pretending that he's trying to teach a teenager about a checkbook. Money doesn't work like that in the government, and he frickin' knows it. It's like, and people just keep putting him back in office over and over and over. It's like, at some point, you know, the one thing the Democrats have always been able to do to get whatever the hell they wanted was they stuck together. They always stuck together. And when he pulls this crap, it's, you know, it's a long fall from that horse. You know what I'm saying? It's a long fall. Man, it's bright right off the ice. It's a long fall from up that high horse he's riding on. His morals, and, you know, America deserves better. America deserves to get rid of the damn Democrats. They're not what they're supposed to be. They're not Southern Democrats. They're not, you know, they're not the Democrats of the party. The party has been so tainted like a virus with lefty-wing ideology, but they basically sold their soul to anybody that would listen. And the purple-haired freaky people listen to them, and they're like, oh, yeah, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. You know what I'm saying? Who said that? What's Leave Sway, LV Sway? You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, mister. Walk the line. I don't recognize you, bro. Walk the line. I only have one rule. Don't be a dick. You can say whatever you want. Just don't be a dick. I respect your opinions. But you watch your mouth, mister. Because I'm going to have a little fun with you. All right, let's see. LV Sway, you talking to me or LP? What left-wing ideologies are you mad about? Oh, what do we got here? Does that say Comrade? Comrade Jones. Oh, my God. Left-wing ideologies. First of all, let's get the definitions right. Leftists, liberals. You guys stole that from the real liberals. Okay, you guys stole that one. Let's just call it what it is. They're socialists. Ideologies. Next thing you know, you're going to be like, tyranny. It's like, okay, well, let's take that out of the box. Let's take that out of your little play box, because you clearly don't understand the word. I could give you lots of examples, but I don't explain myself to stupid people. People that are willing to listen, have a conversation. And it's funny too, because these people, they're scared to death. They're scared to death because if they actually have a sit down with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about, that's inside of the American conservative movement, and I'm not a Republican, by the way, just so you know, they'll quickly either be found to be idiots, uneducated, or, that they're just flat out wrong. You know what I'm saying? They like to use words that they don't understand. They like to say things that are untruthful, and everything is an attack. It can't just be a conversation with these people. It's always got to be on the attack about everything. Everything. Let me turn this around so you guys can see it. There you go. Got a little bit of thawing going over there. It got a little warm today, up to 26 a little while ago, but now the sun is going down, so it's dropping pretty quick. That temperature is going down pretty fast. You know, and here the funny thing is I am not like politically astute. I'm just a common sense guy who understands these theories, and what he doesn't understand, he does research on. I have lots of liberal friends that I have conversations with all the time, but the ones that I associate myself with actually listen, and I listen to what they have to say, so that we don't have to play these reindeer games where who's right and who's wrong, and it's kind of funny, today, if you were paying attention today, my lefties, your game is so weak, and it's so tiresome. Up here where there's a little bit of wind on top of this bridge, it's so tiresome that people see through it instantly. What's the word today? Nazi. We have somebody running for the mayor of a city who's playing the game from 2024, where they're going to take on Donald Trump. And let me explain, and he used the word KILL. Let me explain what it means when I say I'm going to do that. It's like, really? And then these dum-dums actually think that when they get back in power that they're somehow setting things up for all of these American Nuremberg trials. It's just a little bit silly. Because in the end, no matter how many the skinny jean wearing non-masculine males, overbearing Karens scream and yell, it will always come back to come and take it. And you'll try to use the law. That's what they're trying to do in Virginia now. I'm just going to move out of Virginia. The same thing will happen. They did all that crap in New York. You remember how everybody, like all the people that were involved, left New York to go to Florida? Florida had an influx of like 3 million people from New York. That's what happens. And they're dumb enough to think that it's like, oh, well, this is necessary so that we can establish the battleground states. Virginia has always been purple. It goes red, it goes blue, it goes purple, it goes red. It goes back and forth all the damn time. And that's primarily because you can only be governor once in the state of Virginia. It's that easy. It's not a win, it's statistical. So, it's like, you're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do nothing. It's that easy. All right, I'm going to get into a little bit of shade here and look at the chat real quick. What do we got here? What do we got? These gloves are supposed to allow me to scroll, and they're not, so I'm going to have to take these darn things off and just rely on my pocket. What do we got here? Let's see here. Libertarian here. I'm an independent. Gotcha. Hey, what's up, Neven? Sorry I don't recognize everybody because like I'm talking, Let's together and stop bullying the federal government is doing. Let's get together and stop the bullying. What bullying? Here's the deal. These are laws that were made bipartisan through our Congress and signed into law by a president. Maybe it was 60 years ago. Maybe it was when it was Dum Dum's time to be a president. Maybe he signed them with the auto pen, or maybe he was sleeping. I'm not sure. Yes, I'm being a dick. I'm sorry. I can't break my own rules. I'm not being very nice about it. But the reality is, they're the law. So when is it okay to actually enforce the law? And when is it okay to ignore the law? It's not okay to ignore the law because the law is the bottom line. And it's the bottom line because it gives the government the ability to use the one thing no one else can do, and that is force. But all you dipsticks on the left are like, they're all bullies. They're bullies. Man, I love the videos. It's like the first one comes out, bloody murder. Second one comes out, oh, he's a cross-dressing freak. It's like, okay, whoa. Everybody to each their own. Next video comes out, oh, by the way, he was 10 days ago. He had his name written down because he was acting out and being stupid, and he was armed, and they let him go. 10 days later, he's unalived himself. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is I was saying this yesterday, during yesterday's walk and talk. You know, it's really hard to figure out what was happening, but there are rules for whether the shit is, or the shoot is a good shoot or a bad shoot. The officer followed all the rules. It was a good shoot. It's legal. He's going to walk away from it. He's on administrative leave right now, but he's going to walk away from it. And everybody, I love the comparisons. Today, it was like every other X post. If you agree that this is okay, but this isn't, you're part of the problem. And then what they were doing is they're bringing up that kid who frickin', went to the riots with his AR and his med kit and had to go through all that crazy trial crap. And a jury of his peers found him not guilty. We talked yesterday about carrying a firearm. This guy had a concealed carry permit. He knew the rules. He broke the rules. He literally, I got people coming up behind me. They're like really slow. He literally broke the rules of all engagement with law enforcement. And, FAFO. It's that easy. Oh, got a second one coming up here. Everybody's driving really slow back here. It's 25. They see me with a stick. So they're like, what's going on here? What's going on? All right, we're going to go down this road right here. This is the way I went yesterday. Judge 62. It's one of the judges. He lives down here in town. All right, let's see here. I'm going to have to scroll up. Nice docks out there. I'm an libertarian here. I like small government. Yo, what's up, Bill? What do we got here? Wandering Prepper. What's going on, bro? So hopefully you're still there. I'm sorry. I get on these tangents where I don't look at the chat. And I don't like to let it scroll on my side because then I can't play catch up. Stop letting our rights being trampled on. What? If you're in here, Neben, am I saying that right? Neben, and I think it's read N-I-B, Nebern. Nebern. Tell me what rights are being trampled on. Tell me what rights of yours were trampled on personally. I'm going to keep an eye out for you, bro. Hey, bro, I really need dating advice. Get off your phone. Go to a bar. Find a chick. Let's see here. No dating advice here. Nathan, best advice. Make sure she's a lady. Let's see here. Nathan says, oh, sorry, I thought it was a free talk channel. It is a free talk channel, but, we're talking about all sorts of stuff. So I gave you some dating advice. It's no big deal, man. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Maybe you'll learn something. Y'all got short memories if you're switching back and forth. That's true. Minnesota law allows even more detail on enforcement for officers than federal laws. Very true. What do you got here? Comrade Jones. Okay, I was actually I think May are questioning how the laws are being enforced. You can't fight lawlessness but that's just it. Get one case where officers were acting outside of the law. None of that. That's the problem with the left's argument. They can't give any position or point where the officers are operating outside the law. Even in cases where judges have got involved and said, hey, you can't, in the particular case, you can't use riot control agents against people who are peacefully protesting unless they inhibit your movement or your mission. And that's what they did. They all stuck out behind the barriers. All the people that are out there by that federal building, they're all like, we're just going to stay behind this barrier. Because that's where the line was drawn. So they were following like a legal judge. I think you're just using words. I think you're just like, this is just like a big word sandwich for you. Maybe it's the brainwashing. I don't know. Maybe it's because you're young and you just don't know enough about the world. I don't know. You may be 87 and you've been hiding in a bunker. I don't know, man. But you're saying stuff that don't make any sense. Wanted Prepper, you're still there. There you go. Cindy says, I have a concealed carry permit and have even tighter rules. Responsibility if stopped, and I'm carrying part of getting... There you go. What's up, Rose? And Cindy's in the house. All right, I've hit the bottom of the chat, so if there's something you want to say, now is the time to say it. The reality is this stuff is not going anywhere, I think in the next few days, if not tomorrow, you're going to have the left coming out saying that they won some kind of massive victory over ICE and the government and tyranny, when they start to see like SUVs drive away. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, they will have won nothing, because now the local constabulatores, the local government is working with ICE to make it so that they don't have to send out 16-man teams to snatch up one bad dude that was released from jail, who's also a child rapist, just because you're still applying these rules where you're pretending that they're U.S. citizens. Oh my God, it says the people, not the citizens. Go back and read the Federalist Papers, and maybe you'll be educated. It's that easy. I've got a message here. What is this message? What is this? If you go to a bar, do a Crocodile Dundee. Move to see if she's a chick. Hey, Sean. I hit the show button on that. Hopefully that pops up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's necessary. I mean, we had to do that when we were in the Philippines, but I don't know if that was necessary. Guys, I've had up to 12 people in this live stream at any one time, and I have 3 thumbs up. Fix it. Fix it now. I really hate to have to talk about all of that kind of stuff, but there's a power struggle going on right now. And there's like dancing on the line. Are we going to go into a government shutdown because frickin', the left wants to make it mandatory that ICE agents have, body cams, but then not fund the body cams? It's a joke. It's kabuki theater. It means nothing. You know what I'm saying? What do we got here? National Guard deployed in Minnesota too, right? Yes, they deployed them. They staged them. Let's see. It won't let me thumbs. It won't let me do the thumbs up. That's some bogus stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was talking about some crazy stuff too that the lefties didn't like and reported. And so now it says there's 4 people. How many people does it say is watching on your side? It says there's 4 watching on my side. 6 thumbs up now. Okay, because it only says 5 on mine. But, I mean, it says there's 4 people watching. What is that, Jack? Jack, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I don't recognize you. Hit that subscribe button. You guys are going to start seeing more live streams from me. If you haven't figured it out over the last 3 days, I've been live streaming 2 or 3 times a day. In fact, I have another live stream scheduled for 7:40 tonight, where we're going to talk about this, that, and the other thing, and it'll all be prepper related, but it's also going to be like, why? It's like, anybody ever ask themselves the question, like, why do we need to prepare? Are we preparing out of fear? Well, what's creating that fear? You know what I'm saying? The world around us, bad people that are allowed to do whatever the hell they want to do. I mean, if we really lived in this dystopian, or not dystopian, that would be a bad one. Utopian. If we really lived in this utopian society that all the crazy people want, then we would never need to prep, right? We'd never need to prep. Oh, dang, poker is going to get in the way of tonight's show. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Let's see. Miko says, I have a simple solution for all of this. You don't like it. Here, go back home to your country. That's true. Show that one. So is it on Discord or YouTube? It's on YouTube. It's going to be YouTube Live. The participation level way too low to do the Discord lives. I think if we do anything, we're gonna start pushing those back to Monday evening because we're just not getting the participation. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Matter of fact, I think it was just you and I and Ian. You know what I'm saying? It's the last time, which is, it's cool. I mean, I don't mind talking to you for an hour, but I think that if people are interested, they'll participate, and I understand. And the funny thing is, during the wintertime is when the most of the participation happens, but that hasn't been a thing. So I'm kind of confused by the situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Prepping to me is simply 80% for having when you need it 10% of fear. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. That's not, we're not sure if I'm going to Naughty Place, AAK Casino, or staying home tonight. There you go. You can say casino. You say Naughty Place, that means different things. There's no algorithm that's going to stop you from saying casino. Yeah, I am positive that I've been reported and the algorithm is slowing things down. I'm down to 2 people supposedly. If you're here in the chat, put a 1 in the chat. I'm kind of curious. Oh my God. But the members know we talked about water today. And it's kind of important, so make sure you got your trash in one bag. You know, the reality is that it can come up and get you. You think you're ready, you think you're Johnny on the spot, you think you got a plan, and something goes wrong, you know, and you just, something's going to go wrong sooner or later, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. All right, let's see here. So since I have 3 people in here, which is different. Normally 4 people, yay! Bradley sent laughing disco. What's a laugh? Can I push that? Laughing disco. Oh, I guess it's some kind of thing. Well, I liked it. Thank you very much. I don't know what that is or what it does, but I liked it. I think I'm going to cross the road here because people are trying to drive now. Oh, he's going the wrong way. All right. So since basically there's 3 people paying attention to me, what do you want to talk about? Because time is running out. I'm on my way home to start some dinner. We're going to have lasagna and salad and maybe some ice cream for dessert. But that's really going to be about it. Let's see here. Use free roam at casino and fill water jugs in their bathtubs, 30 to 40 gallons each month or so. That's true. All right. I guess I ran all the liberals out of here. I guess they were like, he's not going to listen to us. He's MAGA. I'm either just thought if we could use it. A video hinted at your side gig, but didn't say your side gig. Yes, it did. It was in. I actually told you what my side gig was during a live stream. Weren't you paying attention? So that tells me you're not watching my videos, which I know is complete bullshit. I know you watch every video I put out, Cindy. My side gig used to be I was a dog walker. I was a professional dog walker. That's cool. There's a squirrel. Let's go and get close enough. He's kind of knows I'm there. There's a squirrel. Can you guys see him? He's right on top of that roof over there. He's eating an acorn. And he's like, I'm out of here. That guy's freaking me out, man. Lasagna sounds awesome. I made teriyaki salmon and asparagus. That sounds awful. I missed that live stream. Unless, where are we at here? Distracted by emergency calls. Neighbor had a good business walking dogs and taking pets to appointments. Yeah, I mean it's lucrative if you can find the people, but you know the area that I work in, everybody like loves their animals, and a lot of octogenarians that walk them, and if somebody else does, then they stop walking, and then they. Miko says, you got hit with a snow blizzard. You have ice and about 30 inches of snow you can melt down for water. Something to think about. Yeah, I mean that's kind of realistic. But if you've ever melted snow before, it takes a shit ton of it just to get like several cups of water. There's more air in snow than there is water, no matter how thick it is. Ice is a different story, obviously, but it is what it is. Squirrel said, oh, look at the MAGA guy strolling through here. Shut up, Bradley. These are cool. These are these bird thingamabobs. Let me show them to you. So you've got this, they've got squirrel protection on the bottom, right? and then you've got the bird houses, and then they're on this pole, and you can raise, by turning that lever down there, you can raise this birdhouse all the way up there. So basically when you want to fill it up or with something or do something to it, you can lower it. Pretty cool. There's the stream, the creek. All right. Let's see, Martinhouse, not even an inch of snow here, and still, yeah. So I guess the last thing we should probably talk about, I talked about this on the live stream this morning. Guys, don't screw around. If you're on the eastern seaboard between North Carolina and Maryland, don't screw around. You know, they're talking about basically it's a bomb something, and basically it's going to be a blizzard. It meets the criteria for a blizzard. So we're going to get more snow. We'll just say that a lot of people that are like, don't worry, it's not going to snow. Those kind of people are going to be very surprised. So if you live like on the coast where I live, then you need to prepare. You need to get your trash in one bag. There's something you don't see every day. There you go. It's a herring. I don't think that's a great blue. That's a herring. I don't even know if you guys can see them out there anymore. Big birds. Big birds. Well, let's see here. Amish have lots of them. We have bat houses out here near my house. They built a park around a lake with woods and named it after native species of bats, but the bat house all over the place. Gotcha. I got you. All right, once we get on the other side of this bridge, I'm going to kind of shut you guys down because it's like, well, I'm walking on ice right now. I don't want to walk on the road because there's a car. Yep. Surpassed by back in the 78, got that blizzard. Oh, well, 78, I think I was 78, I was in Colorado. So maybe, I don't know. It says there's one person in here. YouTube is really upset with me. Who's the one person that's in here right now? That's kind of funny. If you think about it, that's really, it says there's no people in here right now, like 0 people right now. No blizzard here this year. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm going to be all over it if it does do some stupid stuff, but I guess we'll see, man. We'll see. It's me. Bradley says it's me. You're so loyal, Bradley. All right, I made it over the bridge, guys. I'm going to start heading back to the apartment. I will see whoever wants to be there at 7:40. Special time I picked because I'm trying to do a special thing for me. All right, guys. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.